Yo, I talked quite a lot about restaking here on this YouTube channel over the past couple of weeks and months. And I personally also think that restaking is going to be maybe even the largest narrative in crypto in this 2024-2025 bull run. And that's why today we're going to look into some of the developments in the restaking space and also what are some of the top contenders in the Cosmos ecosystem. The whole hype around restaking really broke out with the development and the massive traction and momentum that EigenLayer received. EigenLayer is the first restaking protocol that is using restaked ETH to secure other projects, and to be honest, they have reached massive traction with 2.75 million Ethereum. That's more than $5 billion that they currently have in TVL, total value locked, and they're not even fully live. This really shows that there's huge product market fit, a lot of demand from the market for such a product, and EigenLayer has just been killing it. Not only did they achieve such large TVL over the past couple of months, but also they just announced a $100 million Series B funding round led by A16Z in February of 2024, which brings their total fundraiser to $164.5 million since 2022. And that begs the question, of course, what is EigenLayer restaking actually, and how does it work? Restaking is a concept that was pioneered by EigenLayer on Ethereum. It's a form of Ethereum shared security. And EigenLayer can be thought of as a marketplace that connects restakers, operators, which are kind of similar to validators and proof-of-stake networks like most Cosmos chains, and builders via smart contracts that are running on Ethereum. The main idea is that you can use your staked ETH or your liquid staked ETH, so your LSTs, to secure other protocols and earn additional rewards through EigenLayer. So for example, restakers can choose an operator to restake their ETH, and operators can then choose which protocols they want to validate, such as EigenLayer's own data availability layer called EigenDA. EigenDA is a modular data availability layer for rollups similar to Celestia. Restakers, on the other hand, will then earn extra rewards on top of their staked Ethereum rewards for providing security of these services, but they will undergo also higher slashing risk if their operators misbehave. And since restaking is such a new and novel concept, I think there's a lot of risks and uncertainties attached to it, which I want to really make you aware of, that this is a brand new category in crypto. And whenever we see brand new categories emerging, there's always unknown variables and unknown risks that we can't assess yet because these things haven't existed until now. Through restaking, new protocols can then use Ethereum shared security without starting their validation services while still retaining sovereignty, unlike the current state of Ethereum L2s that have to strictly follow Ethereum convention. So it really resolves a big problem of sharing security while maintaining full sovereignty. And if that general concept sounds familiar to you, then you must have already been subscribed to this YouTube channel for a long time, because this is also really the core philosophy of Cosmos. And that's also why a lot of Cosmos people always say, like, Cosmos brings in the innovative ideas and puts it out there, and Ethereum then realizes and executes upon these ideas, right? And that's what we're also seeing here. But obviously, EigenLayer is a massive project and they have huge traction, as I showed you with the numbers. Now, if we look more in depth into some of the EigenLayer stats, we can not only see that they have a $5 billion TVL as I'm recording this video, but also they have over 100,000 depositors and support 9 different Ethereum liquid staking providers. Several Ethereum L2 projects have also already announced that they're going to use EigenDA. For example, Celo, Mantle, and many more. There are also other contenders and restaking protocols. For example, for deploying rollups, we have AltLayer, Ethers, and Near protocol. For decentralized sequencers, we have Espresso. For interoperability protocols or bridges, basically, we have Hyperlane. Now let's look deeper into the restaking economy within the Cosmos ecosystem. And in my view, restaking is basically the next step in the evolution for shared security. And shared security is a concept that has been around for many years in Cosmos now. We have obviously interchain security on the Cosmos Hub. We also have this idea of mesh security from Osmosis, and we have a lot of different variations of that. We're going to have partial set security on the Cosmos Hub, and so on and so forth. But now we're also going to see a clear application for restaking in at least 3 Cosmos projects. The first one that I've been covering here also about Solana restaking is Picasso Network. The goal is to bring Cosmos IBC to Solana. Second, we have Babylon Chain, which actually started off as a Bitcoin timestamping protocol, but now evolved into Bitcoin staking protocol. And soon they will also be able to do Bitcoin restaking. The goal here is to leverage Bitcoin's economic security to enhance the security of other proof-of-stake chains through a process called Bitcoin's timestamping. The way this works is that Bitcoin holders can securely stake their BTC and choose whichever proof-of-stake chain and dApps they want to secure and earn yield from. We also did a full episode on Babylon's partnership and integrations announcement with the Cosmos Hub, which is something I'm personally also very excited about. And third, we have Persistence One that just announced that they're going to be the Restake Anything protocol in the Cosmos ecosystem and built on the next step of their liquid staking protocol that they have been building over the years, with a goal to secure multiple app chains and provide restakers the opportunity to earn combined staking rewards with restaked tokens. Persistence One just integrated Terra's Alliance module. I also talked about this with Terraform Labs CEO Chris Armani in a recent interview, and that allows them to basically become the per se restaking layer in Cosmos. And users will be able to restake their liquid staked tokens such as Atom, TIA, or DYDX by not only pStake, but also by other providers such as Stride, Quicksilver, or Milky Way on the Persistence One chain and secure other Cosmos chains to earn combined staking rewards, starting with the Persistence Core One chain and XPRT. Now, the question is, why bother doing this? What are the benefits? And for users, it's quite simple. For the end users, the benefit is that you can earn more yield. You can earn combined staking rewards from the liquid staked token and also from restaking. For example, if you restake your STTIA on Persistence, you can earn both TIA and XPRT staking rewards. For the chain and for the broader ecosystem, what are the benefits there? Well, you can create new utility for your Cosmos LSTs. You can encourage long-term holding and create some sort of alignment or an alliance. That's why also the Terra module is called Alliance, because it's supposed to create economic alliances between different chains. And it could also elevate Cosmos DeFi generally to a new level with the introduction of LRTs. Once you restake your token on the Persistence One chain, the restaked token will actually follow the same rules as XPRT itself, including staking, redelegation, and the 21-day unbonding period. For example, if you liquid stake your Atom on pStake or any other liquid staking provider, you can then restake those LSTs on Persistence with a 21-day unbonding period and then start earning rewards from the underlying LST and also from XPRT on top from the Persistence One network. Later on, with the introduction of liquid restaking tokens, there can also be a new market for that where you then bypass the 21 unbonding period. Now, how does this affect XPRT and what's the role of XPRT in that whole system? Number one, rewards. Restaking rewards come as a percentage of the chain's staking rewards that will be determined by the Persistence chain governance for each restaking asset. For example, if you have 20% of the staking rewards from XPRT that are directed towards STK Atom restakers, then no matter how many STK Atom are restaked, the total rewards are distributed to STK Atom restakers will remain 20%. Second, there's also a restaking fee, which means that when someone restakes on Persistence, they will have to pay a small restaking fee that goes towards persistence stakers and other restakers in return for that chain staking rewards. For example, if someone restakes STK Atom on the persistence chain, the restaking fees will be shared among all stakers on the persistence chain, and in return, STK Atom stakers will receive XPRT staking rewards. Third, slashing, which is also super important because restakers are exposed to slashing risks if their validators misbehave, which is also why it's always super important to choose your validators wisely. Also, it's important to note here that the slashing of restake tokens is isolated. So for example, if your STK Atom on persistence 1 gets slashed, it won't affect the Cosmos hub. And fourth, governance power. Restaking don't have the voting right on the persistence chain. The voting power will exclusively belong to XPRT delegators themselves. Now, my conclusion is that restaking is not only going to be a big narrative, but it also can create more synergetic relations and alliances between different chains, especially in Cosmos, which is something that sometimes I feel like is really lacking, right? Because there's no economic alignment here, but restaking could really fix that also on a philosophical layer, while also obviously enhancing security. That's kind of the predominant and main reason for restaking in the first place, and intersecure basically other ecosystems. And also, of course, it will open up a new avenue of yield generation for users, which is also why I think this is going to be a really big narrative. Obviously, there are risks attached, and like I said in the intro, there are also probably a lot of unknown variables because this is such a brand new experimental feature that's just being rolled out. Now that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe and be good.